they were going to be of management over here.
People power.
Tuli live ku kitebe kya Magerere Kavula omuganda wange akatugako tulina kusomesa 29 mwezi wa 8
All right, ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, you're welcome to this press briefing. I want to appreciate you for coming. I want to request our head of mobilization to give us a prayer, part of prayer.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Thank you very much. People power?
Our power.
Good. So, members of the press, I think today is a day many people have been waiting for. We have been talking about Omuka, and now it's a day when that is going to happen in many ways. We are here to receive the results for local government leaders who have been successful through this process, which the AMC will elaborate more. We just had an executive board meeting where these results were presented to the party leadership, and the party leadership appreciated the election management committee so much for a job well done. As you all know, nominations for local government leaders begin next week on Wednesday, on the 3rd. What that means is that we have very few days to embark on nominations, but we also know that once these results are made public, there might be complaints of a clerical nature, of a technical nature. And the executive board has set up a committee of 4 persons, which is going to be supervised by the Deputy Secretary General. But the committee itself has Dr. Kanabi Moses, our organizing secretary, Mr. Elotu Jonathan, our head of legal, and the deputy, Namata Jacqueline, and Comrade Sasi Mavin, also one of the lawyers. This committee is going to receive complaints strictly of a clerical nature, of a technical nature. For example, where a candidate says they were placed in a wrong electoral area, or that they are placed together with another person on the same electoral area, etc. Why that may happen is because the Electoral Commission has been changing electoral areas so many times. As you've been seeing, they come today, address a press, change things. They combined and merged many electoral areas. So we think that may be happening even with the results from the Election Management Committee. And so this committee will work for 2 days, tomorrow, Saturday, and on Sunday. So those who will have any complaints related to either they are placed in the wrong place and all that, those people will be allowed to bring their complaints to this committee to handle. But the election management committee will also be here to receive complaints of that nature under the supervision of that committee, because that is a subcommittee of the executive board. The nomination process will begin on Monday. On Monday, we shall begin nominating the candidates of the National Unity Platform for local government levels. Maybe before I leave the other point, I want to emphasize that people who had complaints about procedure and all that already complained. Those who did not complain, right now they will not have that chance because they had that chance. Those who either said they were not vetted and all that, and all those complaints have been dealt with by the Election Management Committee. Now, the nomination process, like I said, is beginning on Monday, and right now we don't have MP candidates yet because, as you know, the vetting has not yet taken place. And for the president, because those will be nominated by the Secretary General, but the Secretary General will nominate mayors of cities, all mayors of cities, and then all candidates for Kampala will be nominated by the Secretary General. That's for our members to note, successful candidates. The vetting, the nomination process for all candidates for Kampala will take place here. For all candidates for Wakiso, they will be nominated by the Deputy Secretary General, Honorable Aisha Kabanda, Honorable Hajat Aisha Kabanda. So, all candidates for Wakiso at all levels, except those that I mentioned above, members of Parliament, district chairpersons, those who will be nominating, they will be nominated by the DSG. Then all other candidates at all other levels will be nominated by our registrars in the respective areas. But the registrars will have lists which will have been given to them already by the Election Management Committee, so they will not nominate anybody whose name does not exist on the list. Basebo ne banyabo olunaku lwaleero tubayise okubategeeza nti omukka abantu gwe badde balindirira ebbanga gulinga oguli kumpi okulabikako. Era nga olunaku lwaleero tubadde n'olukiiko lw'ekibiina oluyitibwa Executive Board. Executive Board ku kibiina kyaffe erina obuyinza ku nsonga z'ebyokulonda ebya wansi byonna byonna. Olukiiko olwa NEC n'olukwasaganya ensonga za pulezidenti ne lufuna ebivuddeyo ne lufuna enkalala ez'abo abantu abayiseewo ku bifo ebyenjawulo, era olukiiko olwo olukiiko lukitegedde nti okwemulugunya okukwata ku nsobi eziyinza okuba mu data, kubanga bano ab'akakiiko k'ebyokulonda aba Electoral Commission baze nga bakyusa electoral areas emirundi egy'enjawulo. So ne tulowooza nti bwe kiba bwe kityo wabeerewo akakiiko akagenda okuba nga kasupervisingibwa Honorable Aisha Kabanda oyo, naye nga tulina omutesitesi w'ekibiina kyaffe Dr. Kanabi Moses, tulina akulira bannamateeka Jonathan Erotu, tulina amumyuka Namata Jacqueline, tulinawo ne munnamateeka Sasi Marvin. Ako akakiiko kagenda kubeera wano olunaku lw'enkya n'olwa Sande nga kawuliriza okwemulugunya okuyinza okuba kukwata ku nsonga ezo eziri technical. Ensonga eza procedure ezo era akakiiko ne kazihandolinga. Onagamba savetingibwa sakola kigwe bityo ebyo complaints tubadde nange kennyini mu ofisi yange zibadde zijja nnyo nga tuziwuliriza. Kakati okunominatinga bakandidate baffe kugenda kutandika ku Monday, kubanga bwe mmanyi ogwa Electoral Commission kutandika ku Lwokusatu.